Hello, hello. I think you just caught me reading some literature. Welcome to the corner. You could call it the cozy corner because of just how cozy it is. Look at this, look at this. The mechanism. Reading about the mechanism right now. Who's excited about the mechanism? Anyways, I asked you all to send me submissions about your stories. Let's get right into them and see what you all have. I need to get something to hold my mic, but I don't have anything. TTD HQ is kind of low budget. You can see over there, the papers are on the floor because I cannot, in fact, afford a table. I switched it over to 30 FPS because of just how stuttery my camera is. I can't afford a regular camera either. This stuff stutters like crazy. By the way, this is something real ones recognize. This is the old Metro Money card that I seared and turned into soup. The old fans definitely remember this. This is incredible stuff. So this is what I'll use for the mic. My arm. First one. Next one. Public transport story submissions. Oh, this comes from the hometown, Tbilisi. And here it says, I was on Route 388 at 10:32 p.m., mystically at night cruising. Woo! And the bus driver bought from a random passenger. I sort of doubt you on that. I think bus drivers are not allowed to do that, firstly. And secondly, it's very obvious they'd be caught by security cameras. And it is true that unfortunately there is some in long-term driving, such as trucking, but I doubt bus drivers do that, especially here. You can't get access to... It's very difficult. Next one. Oh wait, I need to rate you. Oh. I've acquired a Sharpie marker. I'm going to rate this man. Five out of 10 because it's fake, I bet. And yeah, it's somewhat creative, but yeah, it's not real and I don't appreciate that. Oh my goodness, I'm wheezing. It's so hot up here, by the way. As you know, I'm in very warm clothing. Next one. All right, are you ready for this one? This one comes from a fan in Bolivia, La Paz, Bolivia. Very hilly city with some very interesting public transport. So let's see how this one fares. The transit bus system, which is called La Paz buses, are called Pumakatari, that's what the buses are called. I saw the bus driver starting to drive in reverse, with front doors open. That's interesting, reverse with the front doors open. And hitting other cars going behind the bus while going in reverse. Okay, so it looks like he just went against the direction of traffic here. That's not allowed. And he started reversing into the cars. And he turned onto a small alleyway and stopped in the middle of the avenue. And a passenger just get in the bus. What? A passenger just get in the bus, then closed... What the heck? He turned onto a small alleyway and stopped in the middle of the avenue. And a passenger just got on the bus, then closed the front doors. and then drove onto the sidewalk while turning and following and entering the alleyway. That alleyway ends on El Alto La Paz freeway. So I guess he went onto the freeway there. And then drove to a gas station that was closed. He got all the passengers to get off the bus for refueling and said last stop, when in fact, it was not the final stop. Now, this is quite an interesting story here. It looks like he might have run out of fuel and it was a very urgent situation. He had to get fuel right then and there. He had to stop, reverse, go into alleyways, pull an absolute buzzer beater in order to get the fuel in before the bus died out. Because if the bus runs out of fuel and there are passengers on it, it's probably not a good thing. And the driver could have gotten in trouble. So I do see how this could happen. Nonetheless, very funny story given that it's so desperate he hit cars. Let me get the marker out. And I'm giving this an 8. Very entertaining story, very funny to visualize. And it's great that the driver got the good ending and he got the buzzer beater to continue service. Where's the pen cap? By the way, if you do want to be involved in the community and stuff like that, talk with people who are like-minded, make sure to join the Discord server. The link is below. They made this possible. Thank you. So far, we have 8 and 5. Don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Okay. This one. Oh boy. Gypsies trying to damage Route 310, man 18-meter bus. Oh, so this is where I live again. We got new 18-meter buses, very fancy by the way, more than €500,000 per unit. And allegedly, this man saw the Route 310 18-meter buses almost damaged by gypsies. Interesting. Let me rate this. Actually, you know what? I'm not rating this. Very short, but the 2 submissions that I've gotten from where I live are both just sentences. I wonder if this trend will continue. Whoa. Oh my goodness, this is an absolute paragraph. I might have to bust it down musical style here. Your paragraphs. Public transport paragraphs. Very long story. Very long story. Very long story. Yes, please. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah. Very long story. Whoa, that was a mess up. Okay, it's over. I'm not doing this anymore. Okay. So when I was 10 years old, we were in Berlin, and it was day 2. He's talking like it's Five Nights at Freddy's here. It was day 2. 5 days in Berlin. That's the challenge. Don't die. 5 days in Berlin. Day 2, the day we tried its transport. So we first walked to an S-Bahn station to take a ride, and we got out at Bundesplatz station, where we took the escalator down. And here was Berlin's Metro U-Bahn, U9. That's the subway, for anyone wondering. We were waiting for a train because we were planning to go to Berlin Zoo. Oh, that's nice. I like going to the zoo. Guys, do you like going to the zoo? I love going to the zoo. The zoo is awesome. And the train arrived, and we entered it. The doors closed faster than the S-Bahn and had France Metro beeps. But not one after that, we heard buzzing, and oh boy, it accelerated fast. After some time, it was starting to decelerate and arrive at Zoologischer Garten station 2 hours later. 2 whole hours, people. 2 hours in the metro, and on top of that, an S-Bahn ride. What on earth? That is quite long, I will say. So we were planning to go back to the apartment. So we just did everything but in reverse. Then we were planning to go to Neukölln. I really hope that this man got to the zoo, because to the looks of it, it seems like after that 2 hours, they just decided to get back because there was no time to go to the zoo. That's sad. So we took an S-Bahn again, and now I don't really remember what station we needed to get out at, but we arrived and got to the U-Bahn, and inside the train, my sister started getting scared. Oh no. Because someone slept at this station. Okay, so it looks like there's a guy sleeping at the station. And the doors were closing. So he ran. Okay, so it looks like this guy was sleeping. And then he just decided to get on his train. And... what? Huh? Everybody saw him stuck in the doors. So we got a bit delayed in the U-Bahn. Okay, so this man just got a delay. That's severe. That's not like getting stuck in the doors once and going. That's like sticking your foot there and just letting the doors open and close on you. Okay, so this man is clearly up to some trolling. We do a little trolling, it's called. After that, we got to Neukölln 30 minutes later. 30 minutes on the metro. That's a good amount of stations, actually. That's pretty long. We were riding the U-Bahn back home. Then we took an S-Bahn and walked to the apartment. And it was the evening. That's how the day passed. On the 3rd, we were going to Brandenburg Gate and others. I don't remember. So he just spent his whole day with public transport woes. Now, as much as this is a dream for me, most other people aren't big fans. And I could say that's frustrating when you're visiting Berlin, of all cities, and you don't get to see Berlin. All you see are just long S-Bahn rides and people getting stuck in the doors. Oh man. Okay. I'm going to rate this, actually. You get a 9, good sir. You know who you are. You get a 9 because that story is very long. All right, so you obviously took some time out of your day to write this school tier essay. And on top of that, it was quite the adventure. Quite interesting to see. Oh, this is upside down. Yeah, many thanks to everyone who submitted their stories. Kind little guy. I love this little guy. And let me know what you like. Let me know if you do like these types of videos or if you want me to go back to other videos. Leave whatever comments. And make sure to subscribe. Almost no one is subscribed to my channel, you know, of the viewing audience. I'm the Transit Diaries, and as always, stay tuned for more.